Sandy's on. Go, Sandy. That's the one you want. That's a kingfish, Sandy. Yep. Yes, another king. Another king. It's so windy. Yep. Hectic. We did it, David. What's going on, mate?
I'm losing.
You're losing?
I am losing. But I haven't felt anything sharp yet.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time, but what have you got?
This is my second king ever.
Your second kingfish ever off the rocks. Down on the south coast today, I've got Sandy and Dave with me. We're trying to find a kingfish for Sandy and Dave. Neither of them got one off the rocks before, so we're trying to achieve that today. See how we go. We've just rocked up, put some burley in the water. We've got a slide rod out. We've seen 2 kingfish already. Whether they want to feed and we can actually hook one and then landing one's a different story. Hopefully get a good kingfish for the boys. See what else we can find. I think we'll probably see a sambo, or at least hook a good sambo today and probably lose it. It's a pretty gnarly spot. We'll keep trying. Fingers crossed we get to see that kingfish, beautiful yellow tail that we want to find for today. So let's see if we can achieve that goal. So remember, if you touch reef, back off. Just take it easy with him.
I just dropped that back a lot.
Yeah, no, you got a good king, man. Watch your line on the rock. It's really close.
Tight.
Okay. You just got to try and steer him so you...
Can I go down to that puddle and steer?
Stay where you are, just keep steering him. And if you can get him up and over there, it's best. He's staying in a bad spot. Just gentle through the rock, man. Oh, your line's on the barnies.
There we go, I'm off.
He doesn't want to come out from over there, does he?
Nah.
Oh, he's way out over there. There he is on the surface. That's slippery. If you can come here, Dave, it'll definitely help. He's gone over the slide line. He's gone over the slide line, Dave. You have to come here. Back off and come here.
Sorry, man, it's slippery.
No. Quick, put your rod over. Yep. Could you just tighten that up a bit, please, Sandy? I'll just keep the slide line down under my arm. Yeah, wash him up because this is the best spot to land him. Good kingfish. Keep muscle him. That's it. Oh, be careful. Back it off now. You've only got light leader, so just be careful. Just be careful. He's clear? Okay. Yeah, it's just the waves, the sets are hard, make it hard, man, I know. I can't see your line. It's the only problem with...
I can, it's all good.
Oh, yep, you're good now, you're good.
You reckon we're good enough to muscle it back up?
Yeah, it'll be a little bit easier if you come and stand on the flat this there.
Sandy, can you hold that down?
He's trying, yep. Okay. Hold up, let him go. You leave it like medium and use your hand for extra pressure. Okay, muscle him. Oh, nice. Let him go. Yeah. Just over all those, over all the barnacles is just a bad spot. Don't let it go completely loose, else it'll tangle on the barnies. the waves the worst. He's got here at the worst timing every time.
I've got something.
I just don't like where I am at the moment.
I got it.
It's very slippery. Pass me the rod. Yep. Hectic. We did it, David. That's a pretty bloody solid one for 30 pound.
That was tough to go.
Woo! He got grabbed by a seal as well. Look at his tail's all munted.
That is crazy. Yeah, it just took off, like I couldn't stop it, and then all of a sudden it just came loose.
Yeah, a seal grabbed it.
Man, oh, I'm so pumped
right.
right now.
Big kingfish. That's pretty solid for here. That's cool.
I'm so frothing over that. Can you please take a good photo?
Yeah. That's a solid kingfish for the south coast down here.
30 pound.
He got attacked by a seal on the way in. His tail, seal grabbed hold of him and took off with him, and we got him back.
That's my first king.
First kingfish for David. That's awesome, man.
I'm so stoked.
That's bloody cool. That's a solid fish. We'll get a measure on him, but I reckon he'd be getting 90 centimeters, maybe a touch bigger. It's a good sized fish.
On the little plastic.
A little 5-inch plastic. Well done, man. Well done. We've got to get you one now, Sandy. All right.
What was he eating?
Yeah, I know. He distracted. This one came up and had a go at the herring lure that I was casting, and then Dave's cast the plastic towards it and got it. Awesome.
Let's get some photos.
Yeah, let's get some photos and we'll get a measure on this one, see how big it goes. Okay. How big do you reckon he is, Sandy?
94.
94?
I guess. Miles off.
Go underneath. There. It's a bit hard because his bottom fin's being shot. Spot on a metre. Oh, no, he's just under a metre. What have we got? 97, 98. 98 centimetre king for Dave's first one. That's awesome. Just landed Dave's kingfish, and as soon as we get the fish in, I feel like the wind has picked up like nearly doubled. It is so windy right now. So the boys are there. We just refilled the burley bag. The boys are out there casting, trying to get Sandy's kingfish now. We'll give it a go. We've seen 3 or 4 today, landed 1 so far, so we'll try and get Sandy's kingfish. Hopefully this wind doesn't get any worse and we get a chance at 1 more good fish, but we'll get stuck into it, and fingers crossed we can get a kingfish for Sandy, maybe a sambo or something like that. Give it a bit more. Hopefully this wind doesn't make us pack up. Oh, yeah, it's so windy. I just put plastic out, hooked a kingfish, had him at the rocks, tried to lift him up, almost had him up, and my line snapped. My leader somehow must have got caught on some barnacles or damaged or something, and it's just popped, and I've watched the fish tumble back into the water. Not as big as Dave's king, but it's another king. Spewing, I lost it. Oh well, we'll try again. Don't know how well this audio is going to come out. It is so windy right now. Yep. Yes, another king, another king. Awesome kingfish on the minnow. Whoa. Little duo minnow. 140mm fang shad. I love these lures. Haven't used them as much as I'd like. We've refilled the burley bag one last time. Sandy's grabbed my rod with the minnow because it's so windy we can't even use the plastics. We'll one last effort to get Sandy his kingfish. Let's go. All right, Sandy, this is it, mate. Yeah, pauses will get eaten. It's always eaten on the pause.
You're twitching or are you winding?
Nah, twitch and then pause, but if you get lazy, you can just do one turn of the handle, stop. One turn, stop. Don't stop for too long. It's not brim fishing. Herring hitting it. And work it the whole way back in because they will eat it at your feet. Huh? Yep. It just needs to stop for a second, that's it. It's just moving, stop, moving, stop. Every time it stops, they get eaten. Kings and Sambos just need a pause. Dave, take it easy. Oh, that's not a king. David, that is not a kingfish. Oh, maybe it is. It stopped. Yeah, it might be a king.
This is heavier than that other one.
That's really bad for the way that it's going. I think you got a Sambo, man. Remember, you've only got 50-pound leader. Just take it easy. Patience. There's lots of rocks out that way. It's like big boulders on the bottom. So just take it easy. You're not going to overpower that fish. Keep casting, Sandy. He's not going to stop that. He's going to lose. He's got a Sambo or a 1.20 m king. Dave, what's going on, mate?
I'm losing.
You're losing?
I am losing. But I haven't felt anything sharp yet.
Yeah, yeah. It's only a matter of time, but we'll play the patience game. We might get lucky.
He's got some big head shapes.
Yeah. I reckon you got a nice Sambo, maybe a 12-kilo one. Maybe a bit bigger. Yeah, maybe a bit bigger.
Yeah, with that head shape, maybe a bit bigger.
Thumbnail photos. Sandy's on. Go, Sandy. That's the one you want. That's a kingfish, Sandy. Oh, don't go crazy. Settle down. It's only a little king. Just go lift him if you can. Lift him quick so your line doesn't drag on the rocks too much. Keep going.
Yes, Sandy.
Everyone's got a king. Dave's in trouble. Whoop. Dave's still in trouble. Sandy's got a kingfish.
I'm here for a long time. Probably not a good time.
Yeah, Dave's not for a good time, but for a long time. I am tangled.
That's over the rod and fucking here, there.
It's over me. All tangled up in leader.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, there we go. Just gonna hold that for us, Sandy. Yep. Thank you. Sandy's kingfish can go back. There's hooks.
I set them.
He wanted it.
Yep. He's a cool looking little fish.
Alright, I'll let him go for you, man,
Yeah.
just so you don't need to go down to the sketchy, slippery stuff. See you later, little guy. Woo. Belly flopping, up he goes. Dave is somehow still connected to this fish. It's solid fish on 30-pound gear and plastic. We haven't seen it yet. I think it's a Sambo, but it could be another king. Let him go. Yeah, he didn't like the surge, the end of the wave. Oh, that's not good. Going that way's bad.
Yeah, I know, I can't really steer it.
No, that's all right. There's not a lot of say in a fish like this on that gear. This is a really bad spot to try and land fish like this on. The kings are all right because you can just hold them, but when you get something a bit bigger, it's just that bit harder. You feel like you're winning?
I feel like it's ready, because I'm ready.
We don't know what this fish is yet. If he wants to run, let him run, because you'll circle back out and then you'll be able to pull him back around again, okay? Bit too big a fish for that gear, isn't it?
50 pound would be nice, 80 would be ideal.
Yeah.
He won't keep up.
I believe, Dave, I believe.
I didn't think you'd stay connected this long. Oh, I just saw a flash then. King! Watch, back off, back off. It's a big king. I'm just trying not to slip. Can't see him. Oh. Big king, David. Dude, are you serious?
30 pound king.
That's a big king.
You've just beat my PB on lighter gear, Dave.
Good gas skills.
Thanks, man. I was panicking a bit there.
Let's get him down there. Right?
Oh, dude,
Oh,
that is a monster. Okay, let's get some photos of this boy. It is so windy right now. But Dave, what have you got?
this is my second king ever.
Your
off the
second
rocks.
kingfish ever off the rocks.
First one was only 97, so I needed to beat it. Needed a meter today.
I think you've well and truly smashed a meter. Beast of a kingfish.
I'm so pumped. I'm
Oh,
not
man.
looking forward to the walkout with this.
No, it's going to be heavy. 1 meter 13 and a half. I can't stretch it anymore for you, Dave.
Oh, that's all right. Over a meter's just
Dave-
fine, I think.
Dave guessed 1 meter 20. Sandy was a meter, what'd you say, meter 17?
Meter, 16, 17.
Meter 16, 17. What did I say?
118.
118 I said, yeah. So we were all pretty close except for Dave. Dave was trying to stretch it, but we got 1 meter 13 and a half, 1 meter 14. I'll give you 1 meter 14.
Okay.
114 centimeter kingfish for your second ever king on 30 pound off the rocks.
That beats your PB, yeah?
Yeah, it's bigger than my biggest one. Not happy about that.
Bugger.
On lighter gear as well.
Go the
That's
30 pound.
That's an impressive fish, man. Heading back to the car now. Got the fish strapped to the backpacks. Bit of a walk, but we're out of the wind now, which is nice. It's not howling, and yeah, about halfway back to the cars now. It's going to be a big day by the time we get back. Nearly out of here now. Packed up and carrying our fish out. We've got about 10 minutes left to go to the car. It's a pretty decent hike carrying fish out, but got some awesome kingfish sashimi coming up. Dave and Sandy have survived. Getting there. Nearly back at the car. Well and truly worth today's effort. We put in the effort, Did a big walk, got some good kingfish. The boys were after kings and we got a kingfish each. Dave definitely made us all look silly with 2 really good kingfish on 30-pound gear on soft plastics as well. So awesome effort, put the hard yards in, got rewarded with some nice kings. We've ended up keeping 2 for a feed and let 2 go. So all up, awesome days fishing.